Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about Forglar. I know Forglar, you can't find a whole lot of information on YouTube anywhere, so I want to talk to you guys about how to find and where to find resources on the mod Forglar map. Let's get going. So the first one that we're going to talk about is Crystal. Now Crystal is everywhere on this map. This is a Crystal Isles area. It's meant to be reminiscent of our Crystal Isles from ASE. So there is this blue crystal that is just everywhere, all over the islands, all over the map. There's also a white crystal. Not quite sure if they have fixed the bug on it, but it used to have a bug where the little white crystal that we're used to seeing in ASE would automatically dashboard you and kick you from the game. So not quite sure if that's been fixed, but if it has, cool, you can use that too. The blue crystal is all over this area. There's also another form of crystal. It is like an orangish red color, and we're gonna see that here. This also spawns with obsidian and metal as well. So lots of spawns here in this area. So metal, you can find pretty much all over the map. There's a lot of metal in this area. It's kind of in between the Green Knob and the Crystal Isles area. You'll also find metal in the swamps as well. Kind of all over the map, there's metal everywhere. If you're not quite sure what metal looks like, this is what our ASA metal looks like. Much better than our shiny rocks that we had in ASE. So you do have this metal available kind of everywhere. And as you can see, this mountain is just completely decked out in metal nodes, so definitely gonna have a fun time with an Anki or a Dodic around here. And this is in the swamps here, kind of on top of the rocky area where the swamps are. Okay guys, and we have some silica pearls here on this island. It's kind of in between the redwoods here by Yellow Ob. What you're going to be looking for is in these little pools here. There's not a whole lot of spawns from what I've been able to find, but there is this area here that does offer a few little nodes here and there, and then you can kind of skip over and look in the different pools and just look for more and more silica pearls. There's no more in this one, but I did find one silica pearl node in a different pool, which is right here. I found this one here. This is actually the first silica pearl that I found. They don't spawn like crazy here, so they're a little bit harder to find on this map from what I can tell. I know one thing that everybody was really excited about was the cave spawns. Caves just got added into Forglar not that long ago with one of the last updates. They have a small cave in Crystal Isles area, but I have not been able to find it, but I have found this one. Of course, you're going to need a smaller tame. My RG does fit in there, so definitely a good spot to get Titanabo venom, any kind of chitin there. Your dung beetles are going to spawn in here, as well as any of your spiders, scorpions, arthropluras, everything like that's going to spawn in this cave. It's pretty deep. I didn't go all the way to the back because I have a cave phobia, okay, so I don't like being in caves, but this area is really open. Some of the caves are still getting worked on because, as you can see, a lot of these bugs are spawning in the walls. That is a common problem with Forglar right now, as this cave is super new. So the creators of Forglar are still working on that, but there's a lot of spawns inside of the walls, so you can still get the resources though. Kind of just is a nice restraint, so they can't charge you once you get further into the cave, which is kind of nice. But yeah, great spot for finding chitin and Titanabo venom and any kind of cave teams that you might want. Another great spot for chitin and as well as onyx, as you can see that there was no onyx in the last cave, is this new spooky area that they added by Yellow Ob on Forglar. So lots of onyx is really what you're going to see primarily here, but you'll also get your bug spawns more around the beach is what I've seen. You'll get the Pulmonoscorpius as well as those the spiders and some of your arthropluras, but I think mainly I found spiders and bats in this location. Definitely a good spot for your chitin as well. So also we have obsidian on the map. You're gonna see this. This is green knob right here, which is a really cool area. I love the way that they did the bones and everything. It's super awesome. So we have obsidian spawns here on top, and again, metal spawns as well. Metal is all over the map, so you'll see obsidian here. Just look for that big old green beam in the sky, and then you'll see the cords on one of the next clips in the top left corner. You'll see that spawn there. Okay, and again we have another area. This is a really good resource spawn. It is between green ob and yellow ob on top of this mountain. I would just be very careful. As you can see, there's a lot of things that spawn here, including RGs, and what you're looking at is pyroraptors. They're in the prehistoric beasts mod, but in place of normal raptors is what you would normally see up here, as well as cloaking geckos and things like that. So just be a little careful with where you're at. If you're interested in that mod, I'm going to be doing videos on how to tame them and their specific characteristics as well in future videos for that mod. But as far as resources go, you have a lot of metal here, a lot of obsidian, and over here there's this little dip that has a bunch more metal nodes in there. You can find a bunch of resources through here. And a little bit on the other side over here, we're going to see some of that orange crystal that I kind of showed you at the very beginning. So more obsidian. Alrighty guys, and a huge one for most players is oil. Now the oceans aren't finished yet, however we do have this little water area, kind of an unmissable waterfall here next to the redwoods area. It is by yellow ob. We're going to go down below the surface of the water here, and you'll see quite a bit of oil nodes down here. This is where you're going to find most of your oil. I think we had somebody find about 20 oil nodes down here in one go, so definitely a really valuable resource and a good area. Again, the cords are in the top left, so great oil spawn there. Alrighty guys, and that's it for resources on Forglar. I will be doing some more videos going over Forglar and some of the prehistoric beasts mods, so like, comment down below, and subscribe. See y'all in the next one.